And we're back. Alright, we're heading back to town to get a letter from Hassif.
A rest would be welcome.
I know, everybody's tired. All this walking. We'll sell off gear here too, then we'll take a quick rest, and then we'll bounce towards the Swamp Witches area. Matter of fact, let's not rest here. Let's sell stuff, get our letter, head to the Swamp Witch area. When everyone starts to get to the point where I'm seeing exhaustion pop up on the team, I'll switch them out at that point and rest. I'm trying to save on time. We only had like 7 days anyway, right? We're probably burning up most of them doing just this dilly-dinking around while we're hopping from town to town. Once we get the ability to teleport, I'll be so happy. That's the guards were told that a half-elf named Cheryl robbed you. Is this true? Hassel shakes his head surprised. Cheryl? Rob? Can't be. He is a great young man and a capable tailor. Yeah. We agreed I will lend him money to start shop at a humble rate of interest, but he didn't steal a single coin from me. I can't even vouch for him. Give me one moment. Hassel pulls out a sheet of paper and scrawls on a short letter, adds his sprawling signature, and then hands you the letter to you. Confirmation of Cheryl's innocence. See what you have. Get rid of some of this heavier stuff. And don't need you, don't need you. Don't need the vest of 100 pockets anymore. Keeping that stainless chain shirt, though, that's pretty cool. Don't need you. Don't need you, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep that. Someone probably needs that. Alright. I should probably find someone that doesn't have a headpiece. Not you two. You guys don't get nothing. Nope. He's got the dumbass thing, though. Here, let's give him the Gutsy Brawler. Immunity to fear and DR1 against physical attacks. Jesus Christ, that's ugly. That's better than the antlers, I suppose. Nah, I like the helmet better. I will sell that thing off later. I ain't worried about it.
I'm there.
Alright, off we go. Let us see what we can see. You know what? I am going to swap you out, though, for him. And the reason I'm doing this is because, one, the other guy's already tired. And two, this will give me a little more strength on the team for lugging the load when everybody else starts whining about how exhausted they are. Remember, the undead person's not going to be tired. I'm not going to be tired because I have that necklace on that makes me immune to fatigue effects. So the two of us are fine. He's a fresh body. So, where am I going? Swamp Witch is up. So, anyway, the point is that these guys are going to come up being whiny crybabies. But me, her, and Ekin will be fine. Actually, now they're not complaining. Oh, it was just Jubilos that was complaining. Oh, perfect. So kind of surprised. No one else is complaining. I mean, they've been on the road for several days. I mean, I am immune. I mean, they are. Kind of wild. Alright, now this was the flower I was telling you guys about. That you can't pick it and it doesn't show up until now. You get the quest. And if you pop open your map. Oh, look, you forgot loot. You didn't forget it. It's just suddenly there now. And again, we've already cleared out the area, so easy peasy. Hop over, port in, grab it, port back out. Come back up to the town, hand him one guy his letter. He'll ask to be your tailor. The other guy will be asking for the flower. You give it to him, and he'll ask for his shop. You make both of those, and you got 2 more artisans. Bing, bam, boom. Now, of course, we still got quests besides. I don't remember what else the tailor actually asked for.
A trivial task.
There it is, right up here in this god-awful bush. Rare bog flower. So magical.
Follow if you can.
Alright, off to here you go. Of all the weirdest quests they could possibly give you, I want a pretty flower is not the one that I was really expecting from the artisans, but whatever. I've had other artisans act even weirder than that. We already had one guy ask us for a bucket of blood. One lady asked us to kill her apprentice. So, you know, I'll happily settle for it. Can you find me a flower? Sure, buddy. I can do that for you. So, up we go here. Now, what can we do? What can we do? Well, I guess it'll be dependent on the time. I have to see how close Valerie is to being complete with her quest. I don't want to leave our territory too much here. But, having said that, we are kind of tripsing all over the territory over here in the dire
May
now
we have a
marches.
moment of respite?
There's some tired people. Kids all the way up here, fellas. We'll be fine.
A rest would be welcome.
You're fine. You can rest here in the town. Force march, damn it. It's an old D&D thing. Force march. Forget how those rules went. That was a bad rule set. That was really not fun.
Not
I
tired.
do what I must.
Everyone's whining.
Stomach
Cheryl.
empty.
The half-elf raises his head as you approach and looks up at you with eyes full of hope. Good lawful good. I brought confirmation of his innocence from Hassaf. All accusations of theft are false. So that's how this is going to go. Pardon me, your grace, but better safe than sorry. Here, let's set you free there, lad. Be careful now. You should keep your eyes peeled with enemies like yours. Like this dude was being a jackass. Confirmation letter's gone. 600 XP. There's hope in the half-elf's eyes, and his voice trembles with awe. You really did it. For me, I've never seen anyone so honorable. My name is Cheryl, your grace. I'm pleased to meet you. Is there any way I can repay you? Oh, wait. Do you need the services of a good tailor? Why, yes. Matter of fact, I was looking for a tailor. Trust me, I can work wonders with a needle and thread, and it's only half-elf stops. I can't afford a workshop of my own. I could find a workplace even one out here. If I could find a workplace even out here. I don't feel like returning to the capital after all that's happened. Cheryl rubs his black eye. Please help me set up a workshop. If you're in need of a decent tailored cloth, I'll make it worth your while. May the gods protect you. Boom. Got me a tailor. Make his shop next. Oh, here's Tim. Chemo. Is this the flower you were looking for? It is. Beautiful. The elf reverently accepts the flower from your hands. Rare bogflower gone. I thank you. You have helped me so much. Here, take my spears. My skill is nothing compared to the beauty of nature, but who knows? Perhaps you will find it useful. 600 XP. We got a masterwork long spear. Well, that was totally not worth it. Tell me, friend, is there a place where I could settle in? I do not wish to leave this place. If you agree to work for me, I'll build you a workshop here. You would really do that for me? The elf mouth opens in amazement. Well, if you're offering this to me, then I'll gladly accept. It's a deal. All right, then I have to go. Piss off. Bye. All right, quick rest. Cross that off our list. Yes, indeedy. Now, let's go make them.
I'm there.
The what you call it. All right, where is my... Yeah, this is the ability to be able to interact with your town like this is amazing. Didn't used to be that way. The original version of this game, you had to literally go all the way back to your capital to do this shit. This is such a time saver. So here's Kimmy's shop. There's, like always, they want to be next to a booze place or a longhouse. So we make a longhouse next to them. And where's the other guy's shop? Cheryl's sewing shop. Again, tavern or longhouse. So again, just flat right next to it. Easy peasy. Pumpkin squeezy. We got that there. I'm going to actually buy another 200 of those. Just so I don't have to think about it. Remember, you'll have events that happen where they basically just, like, some people like show up and rob you of 100 BP. If you're less than 100 at that point, you go from stable to being severely pissed. So there's some problems that can arise from you not having enough BP in the back coffer, so to speak. And eventually they'll get to the point where we never have to buy again. So we have, I want to say, till the 21st or the 22nd before Valerie pops her cork. That would give us enough time maybe to do the Tenacious Mark or Brown Baldhead St. Galvin's Gullet, since we're already in the area. And we've been all the way through the Northern All marches by pure accident, with the exception of that little mess right there, which we'll hit up eventually. We don't have really enough time, road-wise, travel-wise, to come over here and do this stuff. We'll do that maybe next month, or no, after Valerie. That's what we'll do. We'll do that after Valerie pops her many days we have left on this now? 3 days. Yeah, the 21st. Yeah, let's do that. Let's stay local. Let's stay local. When we get close to the 21st, we need to be over this border so we can see this, like this right here. If it goes dark, like shaded out, then we're not in our territory anymore. And that'll definitely happen as we go here to brown bald head. And that's just racist right there, because you know, I personally, as a bald-headed, brown-haired person, I take offense to this place. Let's see. Let's go in here. Oh, let's see. What are we doing? I wonder what kind of area this is, map-wise. Bad guys. Dire wolves, huh? Probably not anything to really worry about. Let's just get out a few fodder animals. And
How may I help?
Tristan, why don't you kick off the delayed poison? Just so we have it.
Hope you not fight back. Best kind of
Oh, we
fight.
got a decent number of wolves here. Oh, they're over dead bodies, too. Alright, Liza. Your turn, kid. Why don't you stutter step this way? And set some wolves on fire. That's always fun. Make damage, wolfies. Lizard Armada, go get them. Dora, might as well buff up your weapons just for funsies. It's always good to be prepared.
You should have run!
Knock, knock. Boom. That's the name of that tune. Alright, 5-foot stutter step this way, kid. Fire off that blessing. You never use that thing. Tristan, you want to shoot something? You already do. Decken wants to shoot something. I know he does. Oh, and of course I moved.
I grant you
Like a
death.
doofus. He's trying to do a 5-foot stutter step. Alright, Ukbo. Get that dire wolf. You got a lot of wolves in this area. I got a feeling this was supposed to have been an easy area for us to like come by and just like waste earlier than what we are now. So we did not explore this area quite to our satisfaction earlier. We've kind of been all over the map though. It's not really our fault.
Strike!
Kind of hard to decide where to go. They don't really give you any inclinations that, oh, you should be in this area now, other than here's a new region for you to explore.
Which knife
I guess let's go explore the region we just found. So, kind of...
Die!
Nice job, Proto. Trish,
You
you
forced my hand.
getting better with that thing, buddy.
Cannot hide from me.
Oop. You can. Just make sure we haven't used him in a while. Making sure we don't have another ability or something I need to use on him. Ukbo. Bite this wolf in the ass. Good job. Oh no, Knock Knock is down. Liza, defend our goblin buddy. Boom.
This will hurt.
And just as a reminder, flat-footed, especially for the fact that, remember, have shattered defenses. So this person was toting around a trident, a cider, fine hide, and padded armor. I don't know what the hell you was thinking of being here, buddy. Clearly that was a mistake.
Due time.
A little nothing area. Right at the end of the map. Oop, on another body. I'd say it seems these poor sods met their deaths as they try to escape. Their armor and weapons are in poor condition.
I'm off.
Aww. Poor Lamos died while trying to escape. If he was cooler, you would have survived. Alright, let's loot whatever this is. Another body. Jeez Louise, man. Probably was smashed against the stone with tremendous force. Whatever killed him, it was much larger and stronger than a wolf.
I'm there.
Okay, that's a little weird. More bodies. Good lord, these wolves have been hungry. Oh, a blood-stained letter. Excuse me. Roble, you made it through selection. By this letter, I appoint you headman of the Al-Azhar Wolves. Congratulations, we've just received new orders. Herdsmen from local villages held a whip round for money and hired us to kill the Cyclopes that's been ravaging their herds for the last several years. It's not much money, but this is a good and proper deed. Our key advantage lies in our numbers, so we should engage the Cyclopes on open ground. We can't let him hole up in his lair. Your objective is simple. Gather the rest of the recruits near the cave in the Gnarl Marches. Draw out the Cyclopes and lead him to the meadow, where our main forces will surround and neutralize him. I'll brief you on the details when we meet. I'm counting on you, Captain Al-Azhar. Sounds like they met the Cyclopes, and it did not go well. Alright, we have everything?
I do what I must.
You sure do, buddy. You sure do. Right. That was a little nothing adventure. I think we should have been back here probably when we were around level 7, 8, or 9. How do we get to you? St. Galvin's Gullet. That sounds fancy. Quick save. Gotta remember my time. The reason I'm quick saving is not just because I'm afraid I'll die. It's also because, remember, if I have to scum save when Valerie fails her check, I have a time to go back to what's not, 3 days ago and a couple fights back. What we got up here?
Follow.
More
if
dead
you
bodies.
I wish there was another way.
Oh, we found the Cyclopes. Please go away, my pillar. Is that supposed to be English? What the hell is he talking about? Alright, Liza. You want to summon... Oh, let's actually be a complete and utter jerk. Here, have a Berlani Azad on your face, jackass. I like now. Knock, knock. I want you to lay your turn. Stay here. Dora. Puff your weapon up. Put your key on. And why don't you try to blind the Cyclops? He's only got one eye. It could be super easy. Yeah, it was. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. Twinkle, twinkle.
You should
get
have
bored.
run. Strike.
Tristan,
I'll
shoot.
try to make this swift.
Remember, the Cyclops have like retarded
Nowhere
reach too.
to
See the
run.
big circle? Apparently he's got some decent armor on him. Ooh, 32 flat-footed. This is going to be rough. Yeah, I can. Come over here, kid. Nice, solid attack. Proto, your turn. Hey, while he's blind, let's innervate this bastard. Critical miss. Every freaking time with you, man. I have to give you like 2 of those spells just so we can finally see it actually work.
This shaman work, not hero work.
Alright, knock, knock. Move your butt over here. Oh, from in there, I thought that was me. I'm like, what the hell just happened? He just wailed on that dude. 50% chance to miss him too because he's blind and he still managed to penetrate that. Kick his ass. Alright, Eliza, you know what to do.
Tashani Sabitu. We shall
There
overcome.
you can. Now overcome, and we'll stab you in the face while I do it. Alright, so I need to buff up. Remember, I can attack and attack and attack in the same combat round because of my spell combat and spell strike ability. Sadly, I whiffed every time there, and that's with a solid swing. So this dude's got some armor on him. So we're going to have to start thinking a little bit better about how we're going to handle this doofus. He's probably not the brightest person ever. Let's try a little whole person on him. No, he made that check. Wow. 9 will, huh? Okay. Tristan, no, don't get that close. That blindness wears off of him and then we get screwed real fast.
I aim
Ekin.
true.
Just rail on him. Yeah, that was solid. How's he doing for health? He's at half. That's not too bad. I'd be happy if we had Jubilost here. Nothing we can do about that. But Akbo's doing work too. Proto. Look at that. That was solid.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
I still got it.
Oof. Kind of took it on the chin there.
Attack!
Get him, kid. Just let this be a lesson to us. We shouldn't be doing stupid stuff. Get a little health back this way.
My
Oh, that was a good time to crit too. Boy, I was about dead.
in due time.
He had some good loot on him too. I bet you this was a challenging adventure. I mean, it was for me already, but for a team that's like 7, 8, or 9, this was definitely a hard fight. And what happened here? We got a well-dressed and well-armed man. His pale face still holds an expression of surprise and fear. Yeah, I can't believe we couldn't kick its ass.
I'm off.
Triumph +3, crumpled sheet of paper. Expedition estimate, money received, 500 silver coins from local herdsmen to kill the Cyclops, 50 silver coins, total 550 silver coins, just made expense. Pillar transportation to Ticker, 5 handymans, 5 silver coins per day, cart and driver, 2 silver coins per day, guards, 10 professional mercenaries, full advance payment, 10 silver coins per day. Wow, that's lame, that's like a gold piece a day. Compensation for equipment lost, 25 silver coins. Compensation for families to the deceased, 70 silver coins each. Or 10 villagers, recruits, only small advance. Oh, that's what he did. He freaking cheaped out. You bastard. That's what you get.
This task is beyond me.
Oh, hell no. You didn't fill my check. What the hell's wrong with you? Tell me what you saved after this guy. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, well. Well, we'll kick his ass easier this time. We know what we're looking at. We're going to cast skeletons and more than just one Berlani. We'll have the wolves or whatever out. Alright. I have successfully beat this fight, by the way, solo. Again, obviously not on the turn-based mod. It was the one where I literally had to throw down like a grease spell or a web spell or something here, and I had either freedom of movement on me or I was able to kite around the web. So he was walking through it slowly. I could shoot him a couple times because he was moving all super slow and sluggish through the web. Even though he wasn't affected by the entangle effect, he still slowed in the area effect. So I was able to actually do all that. So just saying, it's not that it's impossible. It's just not on a turn-based mode. He'll kick your ass. Dorraj. We ain't getting in there. Let the skeletons do their shit. Ekin, on the other hand, he can already shoot him.
Good, you dead.
Do that thing, Ekin. Oof, that was a solid round for Ekin. Huckbow, you're gonna delay past these skeletons too. Eliza, why'd you get lizards on this fool? What was that shit? He has improved cleaving finish. See the cleave? He has the ability to basically, when he kills something with cleave, if they die, the next guy he swings at. And if they die, the next guy. He can swing at anybody within a combat round. So pets actually are probably the worst idea here. Well, not the worst. We should just attack him from range. There we go. Proto. Hit him this time, you bastard. There we go. That's minus 3 levels to him. Okay? So that's not only took 15 health off the doofus. Pause it. 15 health off him. He's also 3 levels lower, so that means he has a minus 3 to all his saves. So the next thing we start slapping on him that has the same throw, he'll have a penalty on. So that's a solid hit. Come on, skeletons. Go over there and do nothing but die in the next combat round. Ugbo, you are just ending your turn right there. You ain't getting anywhere near that shit. Dora. What can you hit him with that would be one of those things? It'd be like being caught on fire. Apparently no. See the minus 3? And that's for multiple hours. Or a hour at least. So basically your fight. You're never going to play this game where you're like... So one of the things that's about this game that's like weird, again, I know we're deviating here, but it's important. When you start choosing through spells and powers and stuff, and you're like, oh, I can poison them for this many hours. Poison and disease spells and effects are amazing for the bad guys hitting you. Because they can lose the fight, and they can still kill you with the poison or the disease after they've dead. Because you just didn't get to town to get cured. They're never going to leave the fight and say, oh, I'll catch you next time, foul villains. And, you know, no, they're going to freaking fight to the death, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to kill them. No one's going to die from the poison or stuff later. If they're not dying in your combat, then you didn't do your job. So spells like that are very odd, and I don't understand why people... Oh, that's an amazing spell.
Cannot hide
Yeah, it's
from
really
me.
not, buddy. For pen and paper, it'd be an amazing spell because you have reasons to have the DM specifically say, oh, and they escape. Yeah, but you know you've poisoned like half of them, right? So chances are they're going to be whittled down to number of track misses. Boom. Ooh, we were able to actually save them. Okay. And again, didn't do us a lot of good. But minus 3, and they do stack, from what I understand. So I could literally beam him with enough of those negative energy things to straight up screw his day over. Let's hit him with a nice snowball spell. See what the days effect. You're gonna have to hit. Pearl Lich is really prone to getting the critical misses, I've noticed. How bad is he? We can probably take him out before he comes around again. So let's actually do this. Knock, knock. Very nice work, knock, knock. Dora. Oh, come on, Dora. Really? Not the time to whiff, man.
Nowhere to run. Just take wait.
Ooh, right in the eye. You see that? That was a perfect shot. Okay, let's actually save it this time. Dude, what is this thing? Cartwheel tracks. By the look of them, the cart was leaving in a hurry. Oh,
We should move.
yeah, these guys are smart. Smart enough to realize they should have got the hell out of here. What did I have there? That? Probably. Alright. Come on, team. These workers didn't stand a chance. Treasure. Well-dressed man, well-armed man, his pale face still holds an expression of surprise and fear. Try +3, baby. Alright, so this is what we missed last time. Lore religion. What the hell is this? Oh, is this the pillar they're talking about?
The deed is done.
Looks like this pillar is unfixable. The head of a ram is engraved on it with a swarm. What does it say? Swarm of flies breaking out of its single gouged eye. Ew. This represents the horseman of pestilence, the archdemon who sits on the throne of flies and one of the 4 rulers of Abaddon.
I'm there.
Okay.
Look ahead.
Hey, stuff. Amulet of Mighty Fist 2. Yeah, I think we're supposed to have been back here a while ago. This was probably a fight that would have been like a ridiculously brutal fight for a full team of 6. Probably 2 levels ago. But you would have pulled it off still from teamwork and spell use and buffs and debuffs besides. You would have kicked his ass. So yeah, this was probably one of those areas. But again, without knowing what's in each one, you really kind of have to kind of guesstimate. But having said that, we've done that now. There's another area over here I'd like to hit. Yeah, remember we have to like the 21st. We gotta be careful here. Yeah, the tenacious march, excuse me. And yeah, we're just a hop, skip, and a jump from hitting the borders where we're gonna be in our region. Yeah, sure, why not? So,
I will see this through.
Oh, that got their attention. Direwolf, dire venom wolf. Dora. Gotcha. Oh, Jeebus. Okay.
This will hurt!
Liza.
Strike as one.
She cast her summon so she didn't get a turn. Alright, lizard boy. Ekin. Take out the dire wolves. Thank you. Very nice. Proto, what can you do for us here? Okay, let's take out that one. There we go. Knock, knock.
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Tristan.
Repent!
Shooty shoot. Ooh, Tristan with a crossbow.
You should have run! Strike!
My character started doing stupid AI pattern stuff, so changed targets at the last second. She's just crushing it right now. The poison from those little Gila monsters that she has too is pretty badass. Nice work, team.
I'm there.
And we got some stuff to loot. Some cheap XP. Alright. Continuing on. Let's actually quick save that now. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know we'll get Pike Stretch. It's still too far from the road for my liking. But we'll finish up this path after Tenacious March and come back here to get into our official area. But let's do this one. Let's hope this is a bigger area. I would love to actually find a nice sized map so that we could just have some fun killing some stuff. Tiny area. Okay. But we're not stupid, so we will buff up with some delayed poison.
It's time to act!
Blur this time. You sort of need some full strength. She could use some wings.
I'll take care of it.
I'm open to your orders.
In my temper.
Good work, guys. Good work. Alright, good. Plus off. I feel good about that. We got tired teaming. Weird place so far.
Follow if you dare.
Dispatch those fools!
Oh, acid imbued giant slug. I think we know what those guys do. All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna move right to here. You're like cold, you jackass. Boom.
Don't hold
Got some health to him. Ekin. 5-foot stutter step.
Cannot hide from me.
You don't want to attack this guy in a line. Remember, these are the slugs that shoot a big acid spray down a big corridor. So we also want to protect from acid.
Be
But we
easier
wanna
if you not fight back.
come around the side here if at all possible. Liza, come right to here. And you, both the team, like so. Knock knock, didn't get any of that. That's okay. We'll draw his attention
We
to this side.
shall overcome.
Oh, bow. Whoa, he does it in a spray instead of a long beam. That was interesting. Tristan?
You forced
Good.
my hand.
Tristan with the big critty. Alright, we should have enough guys on him that sneak attack is applicable
Run them
now.
through.
Solid. And again, I'm sure for a lower level team that would have been a ridiculous fight. Rune covered ancient leather scraps and assassin shirt. +4 adamantine chain shirt. +4 bonus on critical confirmation rolls. That is a shirt armor that is made for a magus, someone who's trying to crit fish. That's an amazing upgrade right there. +4 to confirm crits. So for those of you who don't understand how crits work officially, just because you hit somebody with a crit range, let's say the 19 and 20, for the kind of weapon that I'm using, doesn't mean you actually crit. First you crit and hit the target. Then it calculates, do you confirm the crit? So you re-roll to see if you hit him one more time. You don't have to crit him a second time, you just have to hit him a second time. So that +4 bonus, that's for the second roll, to confirm the crit. So again, once you hit with the crit, it'll either be a normal hit, or you'll confirm the crit and you'll crit hit. So that will help you get more crits, is the whole point. That's a solid upgrade. That's actually an upgrade worthy of putting on someone like, what's his name, Ragangar. His super strength that he's got going on right now for being a Dragon Disciple, and he's not wearing anything heavier than light right now. He could be, eventually get to medium with a 10-10 split, but he'll never get to heavy plate unless I buy it for him and then have to invest feats in it besides.
May we
and that's not
have a
gonna happen.
moment of respite?
No, you don't need to rest, you big crybabies. Y'all suffering from lollygager syndrome is what I'm seeing. Get the base. We're in our region now, so it's all that matters. Remember, the clock burns up on 20. That's 21 that's when she has her thing. So what we're going to do is here we're going to enter here, quick save, rest here. It'll still be the 20th. I'm betting we'll get onto the open road. I'll do another quick save. We'll start moving towards base or whatever, and she'll boom pop. Whether she passes her check or not
Tired.
is
Legs
another
weak.
story. So this will help progress this part.
I'm there.
All right. So where to for here? Again, still the 20th, but almost the 21st. So quick save that shit. And is there anything up in here we want to hit before we start heading over to here? We got all this stuff to deal with. You know, we got the Talon Peak still to do, Arbor Rock, Lake Silverstep. They want to talk with us. Bald Stones. Yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, let's head. Let's start heading this way. Here. I want to connect the road, so to speak. There it is. Did she make her check? Triumph. Yes, she did. The regent tempted the settlers with an offer of perfect farmlands and a tax waiver until they settle in. They decided to stay. This hospitable reception will do good for the barony's reputation. +5 to community, +1 loyalty, +2 to relations. Just owning it, Val. You are the boss. That divine is looking really good now, too. Okay. And he may not make his check. So again, we're going to stay in the region for this part. I want to connect the roads the best I can. Tired of seeing stuff that's... Matter of fact, let's claim that. That's for the north realm marches. We can do that now. Alright, and then from here, let's move to... What did that just give us, by the way? Yeah, more culture. I like culture. Culture's important. Where are we going? Where's that road? Here. Yeah, travel. Save. Can keep an eye on this when it goes 24 to the first of the hour. It'll be the 22nd, and it'll pop here again. Quick save. Keep going. Success. +5 divine. After gathering a crowd of people at the edge of the woods, Jod knelt on one knee and touched the ground with his palm. Birds started singing, and a huge white elk, legs entwined with ivy, with branches for antlers, emerged to greet the astonished people. After a moment, what did it say? After a moment, the elk vanished into thin air. Pretty cool. That divine is looking good. He's probably getting ready to give us the next upgrade for his rank up. That's what I'm hoping for. Very nicely done, sir. Okay. Again, quick save that mess. Come through here.
A rest would be welcome.
Yeah, we're tired. I want to come through this way.
May we have a moment of respite?
Not yet, guys. We're going to rest on the open road here. Alright, I am going to rest here, though. Is everybody in position? Probably not. Nope. Wilderness survival? Sure, why not? They'll give us an extra ration use.
I'm sorry that I cannot relieve your pain, Ekin.
Don't blame yourself. It is my burden.
Yeah. Poor Ekin. Tragic soul. Lost his family. Alright. Oh, we got a kingdom thing again. Need to get within our zone. What happened? Ooh, Opportunita. Val can do that one. Kesslin can do this one. Faith and loyalty. The subjects of the Baron pledge are undying loyalty and support. This support should be seized. Kesslin will go out and seize it. Hands of gold. Rumor has it that an unknown self-taught master crafting items of extraordinary beauty and rare quality has appeared in the region. Such people are rare. Something should be done to entice her to stay. Hell to the yeah! Oh! This may be an artisan. This could be huge. Okay, let's look at our days. We got 3 days before he does this. That's just something that he'll automatically pass. So we have till the end of the month, no problem, before coming back. Cool. And then we'll probably do like a 14-day hop to rank someone up or claim another region if that's a thing. But that's awesome. The Silverstep is probably one of the next territories we'll probably claim. If it's not this, it'll be the Dire Gnarl Marches. I'm not sure if it's coded as to who goes first, per se, but it's definitely a territory that we will acquire. That's awesome, though. That'll be fun. If we get that other artisan, though, ooh, the one that comes to our town, I want to say that's Mim Wobble Gander. And yes, that name sounds just as cool as you think it is. Mim,
bothering you?
she makes, like, how to explain? I want to say she's like a jeweler. Kind of everything that she does is like with gems and stuff. But there's one of these artisans will make us like jewelry, like necklaces and amulets and shit like that. Let's see. Before you use a pile of torn sheets of paper scribbled on steady handwriting, the text is faded and almost unreadable. And we have Hunter's Letter. Let's read this first here. This house used to be neat and cozy once, but now it looks almost abandoned. The door is shut tight.
I'm there.
Notice the Hunter's Letter. You know, Lisa, my father always used to scold me, saying, Ivar, you shouldn't wag your... Oh, Ivar, that's the guy we're looking for. Your tongue so much. I've never listened. Remember the day of matchmaking? The headman's son came to you, gave you those nice boots only city ladies wear, and his servants brought a barrel of honey and a crate of sausages. Then Menger the smith came, brought an ornate door casing skillfully crafted locks, and piles of other housewares, and said he was going to decorate a house for the two of you with all he crafted. I came late in the evening after all of them had left, and all I brought was a bunch of wild flowers. I set them on the porch and said I saw Nixie crying in the forest. She planned to make a lantern of my heart, but she found my heart was already taken. It's bad fortune to make Nixies cry, so Lady Liza, would you go to the forest and give the heart you've taken to anyone who may need it more than you? You told me I was such a fool, and then you kissed me. For our wedding, you invited your relatives, the old miller's widow and stupid asshole, the fisherman, out of pity. I suspect no one else wanted to spend time around him. I invited frogs, wind, and the full moon. Brother Moon, I said, please be so kind as to share your light with everyone, for my bride tires of shining over this world alone. God, what a sap. Cool, man. The frogs sang along with asshole, and you were more beautiful than the moon and more cheerful than the spring wind. Ari was about to turn 5, and Mika was just 4, and I'd spent a month dragging fish to the cliff and cursing a stupid wyvern who just wouldn't be lured. When I finally lured her, I chased her through the bushes, collecting her silver scales here and there after they fell. It wouldn't have been so hard to decorate your garden with those scales if I hadn't done it at night. Then the morning came, and our children went silent, their mouths agape. Hundreds of silver lights sparkled atop apple and cherry trees. I hid my scratch hands in my sleeves and scoffed. This isn't so special. You've never noticed before how the stars hide in the trees from the cunning sky cat? You looked at me without a word, but I could still hear your words in my mind. You're such a fool, Ivar. I love you. I don't remember how I came up with the story of the silver dragon. I came home late with a black grouse I'd shot and said it was a hard fight. I just couldn't aim properly. This dragon kept peeping out from the clouds, blinding me with his shiny silver wings. You saw a real dragon, Dad? Not the whole dragon, no. You see, the only way... Where was it? You see, the only way to see the dragon is if two loving souls climb up the high cliff under a new moon, hand in hand. At the time, I wasn't thinking about how dark the night was, or how steep the path to the top of the cliff was, especially for little feet, or how wet the rocks were after the rain. I was just looking at you, wishing it was us, two loving souls hand in hand, sneaking way up to the skies as we did when we weren't that much older than Ari and Mika. The next morning you woke first, and it was you who found our children's beds empty. Oh, Jesus, I remember this story now. You said nothing to me then, not when we walked through the misty woods, not when we found Mika's doll at the start of the path leading to the cliff. You kept silent as I ascended from the chasm with Ari's body in my hands. Jesus. You said nothing when Assel brought Mika's body, found further out at the lakeshore near the cliff. You're such a fool, Ivar. You wag your tongue too much. It was just a story. Another of your stupid fairy tales. How could it end this way? I'm so sorry, Lisa. Better you'd marry the smith or the headman's son or even stupid Asel. Anyone but me. It's all my fault. Forgive me, please, and let me go. Today I'll go to the children's graves and... Damn, man. That sucks, dude. Well, there's a mood killer. Sorry, guys. Ooh, there's $2,000, though. That brings my mood right back up again. And I'll take that, too.
Did it without breaking it.
Yeah, I forgot about that story. The guy here, basically, he was trying to just tell tales to his kids, impress them. And the kids believed him, and they all walked up the cliff together, the two of them, in the middle of the night, like 4 and 5 years old, and they plummeted to their death. Here is, well, first let's take that. Here is Laika. Nixie, slim and disheveled, is sobbing. Noticing strangers, she flinches. Not again. What are you doing here? What do you want? Go away. If my family sees you, you're as good as dead, I promise. What's your name? I'm Laika. This lake is our home, though we've left other people live around here, too. Oh, we never should have done that. We should have chased those foolish bumpkins away as soon as they started building their houses here. Now they've brought disaster down on us all. Why are you crying? The Nixie hid her face from her hands. My family kicked me out. All because of what I did to that stupid boat. Everyone was furious when the evil box fell in the lake, but I was just trying to do the right thing. I'm no enemy to the Fae. If you were an enemy, you'd be just a few bubbles on the lake surface by now, but here I am, see, still standing talking with you. Nixie sobs again and rubs her eyes with her palm. Can you tell me what happened? Those men brought trouble, the ones from the big boat. They came from Tours of Lebanese and brought that scary box with them. Even the fish in the lake could tell that the box was very, very evil. But those fools on the boat just laughed, bowing to the box, calling themselves Charon's chosen or something. They claimed he'd reward them soon. I was the one who rewarded them, though. I made them crash that big boat against the foot of the high cliff and sink themselves. Chiron, I know that name, an ancient deity of death and evil. I was not aware he still had any worshippers. Did you drown those travelers? Yes, that's what the last one, that the last anyone saw of them. The evil box sunk too, the Nixie sobs. If I hadn't done it, they'd have opened the box, you understand? Then something terrible would have happened. What's in the box? How should I know? I just know the box is evil. Everyone but the stupid humans can sense it. Fish started jumping ashore after the box fell in the lake. Wolves took their hunting up north to get away from it, and the humans wanted to open it. First the ones from the boat, and then now these other ones came for it. That's quite a story, but what does it have to do with me? Now the Nixies are mad at all strangers. They say all strangers bring is trouble. First they brought a horrible ancient thing here, and now the other strangers are trying to fish it out of the lake and open it. Let's drive everyone but us Nixies away, then we'll have peace and quiet again, like before, the Nixie sobs again. But I like humans, especially human children. They're so awkward and funny. I used to play with the two kids from the house to the west until they stopped coming for some reason, but I don't want my family to fight the humans. You said someone's trying to open the box again? Who is it? More strangers. They hid in the cave near the lake. They've been using hooks and big nets to try to retrieve the box. It's a treasure, a treasure. That's what they say. How can that thing be a treasure? It's a huge scary box that has a picture of a one-eyed skull with a coin on it. I don't know where it came from, but I know it's somewhere I'd never want to visit. I can help you. The Nixie looks at you timidly. You look really strong. Can you do something about that evil box, maybe? Just wish it would disappear. Then all the other Nixies would forgive me and stop being angry at the humans. I'll help if I can. The Nixie jumps at the excitement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just be careful, please. That box is so creepy. Alright, so we got a quest.
I'm there.
Now, I happen to know that there is lots of stuff in this area. Well, we already buffed up
I'm always ready.
with poison protection. Let's just assume we're going to get mugged.
Together we stand.
I am never wrong.
What we're doing here is we're basically buffing up for the map. Trying to make sure that we're covered.
Right here, my friend.
Battles await.
For whatever might jump us during our travels here on this map. Doggos massive breath.
Everyone is
Or whatever
mortal
you
in
call
this world,
Share your
especially
trouble.
when I'm around.
Alright, Tristan, I don't trust that you won't get hit. And you could always give a little loving to not there too. Solid save. Alright,
I do
so first we're
what
going to
I
sweep
must.
down around this area. Alright, that's our plan. This is, again, another fight that, or area
Follow
that,
if you dare.
for the level that it opened up, we probably could have been here a couple levels sooner. So level like 8, and it would be a hell of a fight. Even now it's still rough. These guys like to swing a lot, but you'll see that their attacks are really not that big a deal.
Nowhere to run.
The fact we straight up kill them pretty damn quick is pretty easy. Shows that, we're clearly OP for the area. And that's fine with me, because this area is actually a suck-ass area.
Hey,
Take that. Oh shit, there's more. Now remember, this shuts off my arcane strike. I just turn it back on, but it doesn't count for this combat round. So, I'm just going to move up here to knock knock. Liza, you can come up here too, kid. Actually, let's get up in it. Oof, greater. Yeah, that's a big one. We'll see how these guys can attack. How good they are at swinging at us. Proto. 5-foot stutter step should put you in the right direction. Move towards these fools. Ooh, we lost our sound somehow. Hope that's not because of me. We'll load right after this fight, guys. Hopefully you can still hear me. We'll load right after this fight to get the sound back. No, I still hear it. Just very muted. And we're not getting the animation sounds. That's what's going on. Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, Nixie Prankster. Knock, knock. Give me a solid. Actually, you know what? Delay your turn past me and her. We may need your help, kind sir. A solid strike on him. Oh, he's about dead. Okay, knock, knock. Charge it. Sneak attack. Lockbow. Go ahead and finish that doofus off. Nice. And again, the fact that we're one-shotting these guys should be kind of proof that we're basically OP for this area. I need you to come all the way up here, kiddo. This thing is invisible, so full concealment. As far as the game is concerned anyway. But remember, we have ways of making them visible if we want to, like Fairy Fire, but I don't need to do that. And the reason I say that is while the Nixie is a problem, I do have another spell on another teammate that can actually help us out. Dora. Glitter dust this fool. There she is. Doesn't matter that she succeeded in her check. The glowing dust is still coating her. The saving throw is to see if she's blinded from the effect, which she was not. That's okay. As long as she can be seen now, we don't have to worry about swinging and missing with a 50% miss chance. That's all I care about. Knock on, come over here. Boom, just straight up finish her off. Good job. Okay, let's actually loot this mess. Alright, I'm going to do a save, guys. Let's see if we can reload. We'll get our sound back. I've had this glitch happen a couple of times while I've played this game. There we go. The corpse of a tall man lies torn apart on the shore. The man was probably an experienced fighter in life, but it didn't do him much good in the end. You notice a tuft of red fur clenching the dead man's hand. Whoever killed this man, it seems unlikely it was a Tazzetl worm. When he's got gear. Talent of the Wise. What is this thing? Agile +2, comma. Well balanced. Yeah. Cool. We're not going to use it. We have mobility checks. Might as well get some free XP.
Did it without breaking it.
You sure did, buddy. Alright. Nice. Like I said, I've had this where the sound has gone out before while playing this game a couple times in the past. It's a random thing. I'm not really sure what it triggers it. But usually if you just load out, load back in, or just save and reload, it solves the problem. If you notice that you're not hearing the animations or the arrow shots, and that's usually your first indication that something's wrong. Villager. She wants to be a pirate.
I do what I must.
Just trying to get a feel for where we are actually in a map. Okay. Here's our village. Remember, these are the people that said there was a silver dragon and that they didn't have to pay their taxes or whatever the hell it was. And they were going to secede from the union or whatever the hell. There's Aesel. Villager. Taking your shit.
I'm there.
Here's the edge of the lake. What we got over here? We have Brevis. Be back for you in a minute, dude. I just want
I was successful in my
Oh,
search.
hell, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I did it. I
Magical armor
did.
+2. Like I said, if we were here just the tiniest bit earlier, we'd probably been awesome. Litica, tired of being a fishwoman, we'll go for a pirate. Someone's cooking fish soup. Here I appear. Give me your soup or die.
In due time.
We got something over here. See this? You did a tab button. Oh, we missed that too.
Did it without breaking it.
Some scrolls. Food. What's this? Fishing tackle is neatly packed and dry. It obviously hasn't been used
Follow
recently.
if you dare.
I
More
did it.
treasure.
I did.
We got a pretty good treasure trove here in this town. Might be where all my potions were that I'm used to having and are just like suddenly showing. Oh, treasure over here too. See that? Alright. Wand of Burning Hands. We're getting all kinds of shit. Alright. First, let's quick save that. Take a look at our stuff. What did we... Oh, hell, I gotta put that back on my list of things that I can do. Newest to oldest. What just showed up? Burning Hands. She needs to start using these wands. Grilled silver eel. It's a recipe. Ah, I thought it was a scroll. Cool, cool. Telling of the wise. She already has her monastic common that gives her armor class, so I'm not going to go for that. So that's clearly sell material. But sell material that's worth some money. Or in my case, BP. Alright, Brevis, what do you got to say for yourself? Welcome to Brevis' Roadside Shop. Judging from his accent and his fine clothes, this trader isn't from around here. Can I see your wares? Nothing I want to keep. I'm just checking to make sure. I don't want the trident. Don't want that. Keeping the demolisher. Don't need the amulet of mighty fists. Hide armor +3. Great club. Probably don't need them. I'll keep the cloaks because chances are someone back at base probably needs a +2 cloak. Not bad. Not bad at all, sir. Ooh, what does he have, by the way? A beacon hand axe. For 42 G's. Hand axe, beacon, +2 enhancement, frost weapon. Beacon, what does that mean? Each time this +2 frost hand axe lands a hit, the enemy has to pass a reflex save, DC 13, or get blinded for 1 to 3 rounds. That's the beacon part, I guess. That's kind of cool. Still don't want it. But I can see that. And we got nunchakus here. Frost javelin. That's interesting. Some elemental damage to your ranged thrown weapon. I'm glad that they decided not to be jackasses and make it where you had to have like arrows, purchase arrows and shit. Like just have like an infinite supply, and your thrown weapons, you know, repopulate back in your hand. Some kind of like Thor's hammer, but it teleports to your hand kind of thing. I think I missed a dialogue check with him. What else have you got? What's causing all the fuss around here? You mean those fish jumping ashore? The trader frowns. These fools believe it's thanks to their patron, the Silver Dragon. He supposedly decided to provide the villagers with a feast and sent them this gift. Idiots. I don't know the real reason those fish are jumping, but if it were me, I wouldn't get too close to those fish or that lake. You sent me a letter, right, about hunter named Ivar and his Silver Dragon stories? The trader smirks. Ivar. He's a resourceful one, to be sure. Made the whole area believe he's some chosen one, the spokesman for the Silver Dragon. The idiots around here listen to everything he says and do whatever he asks. It's strange, though. After this Ivar fellow came to the village in his sack of silver scales and his ridiculous stories about the Silver Dragon, things in the area started to change. There was this wolf pack used to cut through the local cattle like a housewife cuts through vegetables. After Ivar got here, the wolves won't even come close to the local cows. Same with the monsters in the woods. They don't take one step towards the village or its people. It's all pretty strange if you ask me. Very strange indeed. I'm surprised to see a trader in such a remote place. I usually buy hides from the local hunters, but sometimes they come up with some rather intriguing trophies. No wonder, though, considering the number of different beasts living in these woods. Perception check. Intimidate 25. These wares don't look like hunting trophies. They remind me more of some robber's loot. Success. The trader's face goes blank. I'm sure I have no idea what you mean, Your Grace. This is all pretty standard trade around these parts. You know, totally unrelated. I just realized I haven't had an opportunity before to offer a donation to help support our bear. Listen, why don't you start with where you acquire these goods of yours? The trader glances at you suspiciously. All right. There's a cave to the north. Some Less than law-abiding fellows have taken up residence there. If we're being uncharitable, you could call them bandits. I sell things they've collected, but I never robbed anyone. You've my word of honor on that. All right. Attack! I'm just kidding. Lawful good. Now you're trying to bribe me? If you ever think that you're going back to your old ways, you'll find yourself in some real trouble. Sure, yes, of course, the trader's voice rings with enthusiasm. I'll come another time. Farewell. Alright. So he basically has been ripping off people. But he's a trader. What did you expect? Let's talk to that Ivar. Or no, not Ivar. Was it Ansler? Azel. Just names that roll right off the tongue. Azel, what do you got? Red-faced villager waves to you cheerfully. Hello there, traveler. Good day to you. A good day to us all. The Silver Dragon himself turned the day into a feast for us. And why, you might ask? All because I forgot my fishing gloves at home. Who are you? I'm Azel, a fisherman. I mean, I was a fisherman when I did fishing. I don't fish now, so I guess I'm not a fisherman anymore. Azel frowns as he thinks about that paradox. Dragon, feast, what's going on here? I am telling you, I went fishing, but I left my fishing gloves at home. So I blistered my hands pulling out the nets. So I couldn't fish anymore. So I had to go hungry. Had to, but didn't, because fish just started jumping out of the water. So our great silver dragon took care of me. He must have been watching, thinking, how will this poor sod Azel get by with blistered hands? How will he fish? What will he eat? How about I send some fish ashore for him? Now I think I'll never bring my fishing gloves again. So fish will always jump out of the lake on their own. It'll be great. Tell me more about your fish situation. Just go to the shore and see for yourself. They jump right out of the water. We can barely keep up with collecting and salting them. We've made 3 barrels since the morning dawned. And our barrels are really big, not just any normal barrels. The fisher puffs out his chest. Tell me more about this dragon of yours. He's a huge dragon, a silver one. That's why he's called the Silver Dragon. He's very kind and always helps us. That lake is one of his footprints, filled with water. That's how we got the lake. I've got one of his scales. It's my lucky charm. The fisher probably holds out a scale held by a string around his neck. Ivar gave it to me. You can search around for him. Maybe he'll give you one too. Dragons that huge don't exist. Actually, that's not true. Dragons are very large. Maybe not in other places. Maybe our dragon is one of a kind. The fisher's voice rings with pride. Have you ever seen this dragon with your own eyes? Sure did. Day before yesterday. 2 months ago too. Burvis, the trader, says I'm a fool and it was just a thundercloud, but you shouldn't listen to him. So what exactly has this dragon done to help you? He sent Ivar to us. Well, not sent, really. Ivar was here before, but he was only a hunter, not a dragon's voice. When Ivar became the dragon's voice, everything got better all at once. Most of the bandits disappeared from the roads, monsters stopped attacking us in the woods, and wolves don't even take our cattle anymore. And now there's the fish to top it all. Yeah, the Silver Dragon is the best dragon ever. Enough about that for now. Let's talk about this hunter Ivar. Was it? Ivar, yes, he's a good fellow. Who is he? He's the dragon's voice. The Silver Dragon tells him things, then Ivar tells us, like when the dragon chased the wolves from our herd. He told Ivar, and Ivar told us. And when he scared the monsters away so they wouldn't attack us, he told Ivar that too. We get all kinds of good news from Ivar. Something terrible happened to him, didn't it? The fisher frowns and looks away. Why'd you have to remind me of that? Ivar, he wasn't the dragon's voice before. He just used to live here in a house to the northwest. He used to go hunting and tell us all kinds of stories like a real bard would. Had a family too, but then... Egan bites his lip. Well, one night his kids ran away. He tried to climb to the top of that cliff in the middle of the night. It was a bad night, rainy and dark. They fell down. As far as anyone could tell, the boy probably slipped first and the girl tried to help him, but she couldn't. She fell too farther away. I helped search for them the next morning, then helped bury them. The fisher sighs heavily. Liza, Ivar's wife, she got sick right after and never recovered. And Ivar, well, he went odd. And that's when the Silver Dragon started talking to him. That's enough about him for now. You have any idea who I am? I'm your Baron. That's great, I think. You know what? You should talk to Ivar first. He can ask the Silver Dragon's opinion on the greatness of that. Ivar is an important person here, and the dragon is even more important. What if he doesn't want some strange Baron baroning around here? Baroning? Yeah, I'm totally baroning around here. We'll talk later. Alright, we need some proof that this is not a real dragon. Said to the north. So, while we're boofed up, let's go to the north. And find us a non-silver dragon to slay. Or something similar.
Their life ends here.
Oh, those are dire boars. Alright. Can you charge these fools? You can. Oh, we're losing our sound again. Something is about this lake that's messing up our sound. We'll finish this fight and then cut the video after this, I think, because it's been over an hour. And I don't like that. I don't have sound. Eliza, come over here and finish this boar off for me, please. Well, that's a good start, at least. Right. Proto. Again. Alright. Let's go here. Collect this stuff. Yeah, we'll push it over to the cave. I know the cave's around here. Here's the fish. Just like they said. Hopping out of the water. Some unknown power made entire schools of fish jump ashore. Some of the fish are already dead, but others twitch, their eyes bulging, their mouths opening and closing silently as if out of desperation and horror. Cool, man. Why wouldn't you want to scoop up fish off the dirty ground and just totally like put those in a barrel? Eliza. Need some help. Oh, summons will do. And again, for the area, we could have been over here probably, like I said, 2-3 levels ago, so probably around 7 or 8. And we probably could have taken these fools with a little bit of difficulty, but still wouldn't have been nowhere near as easy as it is right now. But that's okay. I don't mind an easy fight. We've had plenty of hard ones lately. 5-foot stutter step that way. I can start shooting things. Knock, knock. They did a good job animating the snake bodies on these guys. Trish can come up here and help us out. Alright. Combat officially started. Don't know what the hell that was all about, but okay. All the lizards are eating nummy snake people. Bye. Pow. Back in. Nice work, sir. Knock, knock. Get the drop on him. Oh, God, knock, knock. That was just brutal. Proto. 5-foot stutter step this way. Sneak attack that fool to death. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay. Loot the bodies. Dun, dun, dun. What we got here? Alright, quick check here. Just make sure I'm not missing something. And this is the cave where the other guys were at. Oh, there's something there. This is the cave where they dragged the box. So tomorrow, what we'll do is we'll come back here and figure out what was in the box. And also I'll kill the guys that probably dragged it out of here because they're clearly banditos. But with that, my name is Brother Mutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.